Expect inside her new Balenciaga. Girls in tiny liquor bottles. That's what you expect inside her new Balenciaga. Girls in tiny liquor bottles. That's what you expect inside her new Balenciaga. Girls in tiny liquor bottles. That's what you expect inside her new Balenciaga. Girls in tiny liquor bottles. That's what you expect inside her new Balenciaga.
You don't see no celebrities talking about the Balenciaga situation, right? So that just shows you all of these celebrities out here, don't let them influence you in any way because they're controlled by the people who really influence the world. There's no such thing as a celebrity influencer.
One of the people that recruited all of the models for Balenciaga's runway show was a woman called Rachel Chandler, who has been on Jeffrey Epstein's island. She's even posted a picture on Instagram of CCTV footage back in 2013, bragging about being on the island.
And of course, Instagram let the advertisement run, endorsing kiddie porn. And by the way, if you have an alternate explanation for what this was, let us know. A child with a teddy bear in a bondage outfit and a Supreme Court decision striking down a kiddie porn law displayed on the table? What is that? Are we jumping to conclusions? Don't think so. It is what it appears to be. It's right in your face and no one's saying anything.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, I just thought I'd play that first because I ain't heard nobody in the last couple of weeks talk about Balenciaga. I love saying that, Balenciaga, even though I know what it means. But I mean, seriously, man, what's up with these pedos? What's up with the pedos, man? No one ain't talking about it on the news no more. The last time I've checked. And once again, thanks, guys, for coming out to the Guerrilla Thinking Project. The Guerrilla Thinking Podcast, whatever you want to call it. But thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. But I had to come out and play that video first because this pedophile stuff is getting big. Well, it's been big, but it's just in your face. Shout out to Elon Musk, even though I don't trust him 100%, but shout out to the man because, I mean, as far as pedophilia and taking it off Twitter, exposing pedophilia on Twitter and everybody else, shout out to InfoWars. I got to give them a shout out. And if you can't, go to their website, check it out, read some real ass news like I do. Support them, whatever you got to do. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kanye West. Yay, yo. You know, shout out to that man too, because he did bring it up. But what more is he doing since he was in that clique? This has got to stop, man. This has got to stop. This is not right for the kids, man. I ain't with that. That's one thing I ain't with right there. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. But you know, we don't have the media backing us. We don't have a lot of politicians backing us because you'd be surprised most of your politicians, man. You know what I'm saying? They in there, you know, they've been at Jeffrey Epstein Island. And I hope y'all know who Jeffrey Epstein is. Don't let me break that down to you. But if you don't know, Google it. Jeffrey Epstein and the Epstein Island. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm telling you, man, it's wild. I mean, how can grown folks do this to children, man? It's ridiculous. And at the same time, you gotta look at the southern border, Texas, Arizona, California. Man, I mean, the news once again ain't telling you shit. But I'm talking about they coming in. I'm talking about them illegal immigrants. They coming in droves. When I say droves, they coming in droves. I'm talking about thousands a day. Kids as well. Some kids are unaccompanied. Or they got some old scrungy dude saying, this is my son. Knowing it ain't his son. No paperwork proven, no pictures, none of that. And I hate to say it. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but Sleepy Joe letting it do it. Sleepy Joe Biden is allowing it. The border, well, hell, it ain't no border. It's gone because he's allowing these folks to come in. And I know you probably saying, well, how the hell that is, Don? We got Border Patrol. We got the Texas Rangers. How is you letting them, how the hell you gonna say that? Well, first of all, they overwhelmed. Second of all, when it comes to the Border Patrol, Joe Biden told them to be chaperones. When they come in, you know, get as much information from them, and let them go. Bye-bye. Put them on a bus and ship them to different spots. Give them money. Give them a place to stay. You know what I'm talking about? Food, all of that. Why y'all not upset? Why y'all not enraged? Huh? Tell me. The people in Texas right now are complaining to Governor Abbott. Governor Abbott is basically doing an investigation on the N.W.Os that is controlling what's coming across the borders with these illegal immigrants. And these N.W.Os, they ain't, I'm not going to say it, but they ain't crap. All right? They funded by George Soros, the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, to direct these illegal immigrants to different cities and different states or whatever around the United States. Give them money, room and board, whatever. But you can't damn money for a damn business loan. If you want a business loan, you can't get it. And once again, they gave you hell for a stimulus check. So I just thought I'd let you know that, or just remind you, because I know 3-4 years from now, y'all going to go right down there and still do what you do. Vote liberal, vote Democrat, without researching and find out what's going on. I mean, it's ugly. But this pedophilia stuff got to stop. It's got to stop because you know, I'm not trying to go biblical, but I got to say it. Sodom and Gomorrah. You've read the story. You've heard of the story. I mean, we're going to be damned if we keep this up. We're going to be damned to hell. And sometimes I be trying to figure out, because of what's going on in the United States with this pedophilia, this drag queen story time, men dressing up as women and portraying women, and got men playing in women's sports. Sometimes I feel like maybe we should get wiped off the planet by Russia. But no, we innocent. We are living a demonic, satanic, ungodly way here in the United States. Now, yes, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But All this crap they showing on TV is messing up our children. It's messing up our minds at the same time. We have got to control that. But the Democratic Party is allowing it. And I know you're saying, here we go, the Democratic Party, there we go. Look, man, like I told you, I'm an independent player. I'm an independent. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm independent, but I lean. You know what I'm talking about? I be leaning towards the Republicans but they sorry as hell though, so, And if they sorry like that, they working with the Democrats or allowing the Democrats to do what they want to do. That's why I tell you, we got to get some of these folks out. Almost cussed. We got to get some of these folks out because if not, we're going to be doomed as a country. I mean, think about it. They already trying to get rid of the dollar. They're trying to put you on a digital currency. So all you hustlers out there, all you know what I'm saying, lawn care businesses, I'm just giving an example. Lawn care businesses, all you trying to hustle, you ain't gonna be able to do it because now you got a digital currency and they watching everything you do. And if you screw up, they can just freeze your account because they didn't like what you did. They don't like what you do. They don't like what you say. They think you doing something illegal. Voila, you screwed, bruh. It's a lot going on that TV is not telling you, man. Sometimes it's good to just go on the internet while we still have it, kind of. Duck, go it. You know what I'm saying? And look up some of these topics I'm talking about. Or go to Infowars.com. You get what I'm saying? Man, we are in trouble. We are at a war. We are in a war. Not only with Russia, but we are in a psychological, what's the word? Well, psychological demonic war. Good versus evil. I mean, that's it. Good versus evil right now. Ain't nothing else. All that other stuff, you can throw it out the window for right now. We got to come together and figure out how can we make this country a Christian country the way it used to be. And I know some of y'all are going to be saying, well, man, 100 years, man, black folk went through this and black folk went through that. Yeah, we sure did. We went through hell. My ancestors, my great-great-grandfather, grandmama, they went through hell. They went through hell, but you know what? KKK, Democrat. You want me to keep going? I can keep going. I got a family member that I love to say when he gets close, when he gets, back to a wall, when we be having a little discussion, when he's back against the wall and I be breaking knowledge or whatever, breaking down some stuff to him. All right now. So you don't know what you're talking about, boy. You don't know what you're talking about, boy. Let me tell you something. I grew up during Jim Crow. I know. I've been around the Jim Crow. I lived it. I lived it. I lived around them peoples. You mean people? I said peoples. You mean people, right? Okay. You know what I'm saying. Stop being a smart ass. I'm not being a smart ass. I'm just saying it's people. I mean, I never heard of peoples. I mean, anyway. Jim Crow. Well, the Jim Crow, that's Democrat. You know that, right? No, it ain't. You want me to look it up for you? I can pull my phone out. You want me to pull my phone out? No, they ain't gonna hear that. Then they go, you listen. I don't want to look at that phone, huh? You ain't looking at the phone. I'm going to pull it up. I guess you do have to look at the phone, huh? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Oh, you don't? Well, you don't want the truth then, do you? Oh, it's not true. How you know? But anyway, I'm not trying to go on the jag, y'all. But you get what I'm saying, right? I'm going to tell you something, boy. Just a lot going on, man. A lot going on in the world. I just thought I'd just make this little short video. I'm going to try to make it short because this is stuff that's been on my mind. And if I don't say anything, who else gonna say it to you if you're not looking on YouTube? Because you got to be careful with yourself. YouTube, they gonna shut your ass down, shawty. They gonna shut you down. You feel? So certain things you got to talk in Spanish, but then again, you can't even talk in Spanish because they still got algorithms that'll still shut you down if you say certain words in Spanish, or if you say it in Creole, or you say it in French, or you say it in Portuguese. They got you. They got it. You can talk British. They got it. They gonna catch you and be like, oh, you're talking about something. And what am I talking about? Well, every time I say it, I got to give you a visual. Not only a visual, I also have to give it to you in a code name. And it's called the Mick Jagger. And you talk about Mick Jaggers, when you talk about Mick Jaggers, or you talk about the invisible enemy, sometimes they come after you. So I'm risking it. You feel? But Klaus Schwab, the New World Order, they're not playing. They going full bore on your freedom. And at the same time, they trying to taint the children, the child. Okay? I don't understand it. These pedophiles are going full bore. They don't give a damn. And I don't know if y'all heard, 2 weeks ago, y'all can look this up. But your boy Sleepy Joe and Pedo Joe, your boy invited all these pedophiles to the White House. I don't know if y'all heard about that. But yeah, he invited these weird mother suckers to the warehouse on the celebration of this gay marriage thing, the Marriage Act or something, gay marriage or something. I try to avoid even reading it crap. But y'all might want to look it up. And one of the guys he invited, he said some old lame gay shit, excuse me, I cussed, on Twitter. I don't even know if Elon shut him down or not, saying that little kids are here for singing and sucking. He actually said that. What kind of dude says that about a child? Let me tell you something, man. We need to go back to the old school goons, like Scarface. I'm talking about when people played those type of games, we played on them. I mean, seriously, that's the time when law enforcement should just turn their backs and be like, I ain't see nothing. I don't know what happened. Case closed. Because this is getting out of hand. You don't mess with the mind of a child. You don't mess with the psyche of a child. And what did God say about the child? What did he say about children? Do I need to go through scriptures? Well, I can, but I'm not. But I hope y'all get what I'm saying. It's just too much going on. It's too much attacking us as a people. It's too much. And then you got China. I mean, I have nothing against the Chinese people. I used to be a Shaolin monk, so I can't say nothing bad about the Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? They got the bomb-ass General Chicken. They got the bomb-ass sweet and sour sauce. I'm telling you something. They got it going on as far as the food. Some of that food I don't fool with. I ain't finna eat no squid. Y'all can kiss my ass on that. I ain't eating no squid now. I ain't gonna do it now. I ain't gonna eat no squid. And them damn mussels, they got spikes around it and you gotta peel it out and they look like a artificial coochie. Nah, I ain't eating that, bro. No, I'm good. I'm straight. No, thank you. No, where your salad at? Where your cabbage? Y'all got some cabbage around here? I know y'all got some kimchi. Yeah, give me the vegan kimchi. Yeah. No meat. I'm good. Just no meat. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate it. You want some hot? No, I don't want. I'm good. Just give me something to kill the hunger. I'm good. Thank you. Gomatsummida. Oh, sorry, that was Korean. My bad. So all my Korean friends, do not get offended because I was talking about Chinese and I spoke Korean. I get mixed up. Y'all look the same to me. Okay, I was just joking, okay? All right? It was just a joke. You know, I got jokes for Jews too, but I'm not going there right now. But anyway, being serious though, China is the Chinese people, they said enough is enough. Now I haven't heard nothing in about a week ever since the last podcast I did. So I don't know what's going on in China, but I know the CCP, the Chinese government, they went full bore on lockdowns, testing, locking down provinces, locking down apartments, tracking them with their cell phones and stuff. It's sad. And this is all brought to you by, you know who? The World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum by Klaus Schwab. Did anyone go Google Klaus Schwab yet? This old coochie lip ass. I almost cussed. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Look at that old coochie lip. Ooh. Damn. Anyway, whew. You know what? Let me stop talking. Y'all look at this. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think now. Here you go. China.
This is the end of a free society. It's the total New World Order plan. It's Operation Lockstep. This is everything. That's why I keep hammering the shots, hammering the lockdowns, hammering the persecution. Because they just think we're going to go to sleep for a while. We'll give them some type of political, cultural amnesty, and then we all just quietly go away. I mean, look at this footage. If you've ever seen a Pied Piper in the real world, that's it. One white-clad Judas goat in a paramilitary medical tyranny outfit, leading thousands and thousands and thousands of Chinese who all got told they were red-coded with no evidence and had to go to the camps.
It's perhaps the biggest quarantine in human history. Millions of people worldwide who've been quarantined.
Millions of people in China are once again under collective quarantine. In the industrial city of Changzhou, 6.6 million residents have been ordered to stay indoors. Workers in protective suits have installed metal barriers in some neighborhoods.
China is reportedly putting suspected COVID-19 patients in metal boxes.
Well, they're erecting sometimes shipping containers. We've seen a couple of tents as well. More than 200 million people in China are in lockdown.
And are banned from leaving their home, even to buy food. Long winding lines of buses can be seen in a street, which are taking people to COVID-19 quarantine camps.
25 million residents ordered confined to their homes.
They're using bicycle locks and padlocks just to keep people in.
This video on your screen shows officials dragging a man into a quarantine center where the conditions are appalling, to say the least.
These people locked up in quarantine camps being treated worse than prisoners.
Now we need to go and look in families to find those people who may be sick and remove them.
The judge has ruled for guardianship of this 4-month-old baby to be placed into the court.
He needs life-saving surgery, but his parents don't want him to receive blood from those who have been vaccinated.
So, this is all about the states, the same worldwide UN directed, taking control of your bodies, and now saying we're going to put blood product to people that have a growing prion or spike protein in your body. We have all the medical reports. The governor of Florida has criminal investigations going, and Big Pharma lying about this, but they're still doubling down.
We don't want blood that potentially could have spike protein. We don't want that. We know that there is, he's got a compromised heart.
What's happening here is just the beginning of an authoritarian takeover, and it's coming for all of us.
This type of tyranny is coming to New Zealand. It is coming to Australia. It is coming to America. It is coming to the entire world. Chinese-style COVID lockdown tyranny is on its way.
For people who are not vaccinated, lockdown rules will apply to everyone 16 and above.
It's absolutely mind-boggling that you could hold healthy, law-abiding, fully vaccinated citizens in these kinds of conditions.
We have now a window of opportunity to create this global reset which we all need. This is what communism looks like. This is what totalitarianism looks like. Your child is not yours.
They will continue to try to restrict and limit and vaccinate, do all of the other things that we're seeing done in China. It's just a matter of time. And as their algorithms get more sophisticated, the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab are not just going to sit back and allow humanity the freedom that we so clearly desire.
I respect China's achievements, which are tremendous. I think it's a role model for many countries.
This is the social credit score. This is breaking you down, locking you up, training you to be a slave. They'll only let you out again later as long as you follow all the orders they say. They get progressively more tyrannical. Where'd Bob go? I don't know. Went to a Cubban camp, never came back. They're just training you to get used to seeing people grabbed and rounded up all around you. Super hardcore tyranny, the model of the Great Reset and the New World Order, and we're going to be here fighting it big time.
Yeah. See what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, by the way, shout out to InfoWars, man. Matter of fact, shout out to Alex Jones. Shout out to that man now, Owen Schroeder, too. Oh, Owen. Big Chin Owen. But anyway, you see it? Remember, everything that the Chinese government, the CCP, put upon their peoples, it's a joke. They tend to, it always goes to other places eventually. It always starts in China, then Canada, and then they just try to move it on down here to the United States with certain rulings. And like I told you last video, they're not done with these invisible enemies. These invisible, what's wrong? These invisible enemies are coming back. Don't think they're not. Unless we nip it in the bud, lock these folks up. You know what I'm saying? Fauci ouchie. I mean, that man has lied to y'all for 2 years. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, it was serious. Like, how the hell this man can get away with all these damn lies? All this contempt of courts. Now, if that was Trump ass, they would have had him up under the jail, even though they trying to put him in jail right as we speak. But damn, you got somebody that actually lied in your face, and you ain't touched him. Like, hot damn. I mean, I want to go to January 6th, too, but we're going to go there in a minute. January 6th. Man, y'all can kiss my ass with this January 6th stuff. And yeah, I'm going to say you damn Democrats. Y'all making a big issue out of it. At the same time, some dumbass, I don't know who was it. I'm trying to figure out, was it the female, that little blonde chick up there? I can't even think of her name right now. She talking about this was worse than 9/11. Man, if y'all don't go sit y'all asses down with that. This was worse than 9/11. What's that dude name? There's another dude too. Hell, I can't think of his name. As soon as I get through with this video, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I know who it was. I mean, it's ridiculous. But they want to bring the lockdowns back. They really want to bring these lockdowns back. They want to bring back the invisible enemy. I don't know if y'all heard, but last month, University of Boston came out and said, hey, we have an invisible enemy that we just created that's even deadlier. What? Yes, it's even deadlier than what we went through, what we've been through for the last 2 years. This is 80% kill ratio. I'm like, look it up. You can Google it. University of Boston. It's there. I've seen it. I've read it. So you can find out that I'm lying to you, player. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta be very professional when I do this. So, I mean, what more can I say? And we have to get our lives back in order. We got to pray. Yes, we're not, we're not perfect, but please get on your knees tonight and pray. Pray to God. in the name of Jesus and just talk to the man. Tell him to bring peace on earth to the United States. Please let us not get into a nuclear war with Russia. Please bring our troops back home from Ukraine. The troops that they don't tell you about. Please do not send any more weapons to Ukraine. Stop shooting missiles into Russia with our weapons. That makes us to blame. Get rid of pedophilia. Get rid of all the satanic things that's going on around here in the United States. And let us get ourselves back together. Now, before I get into January 6th, I got to say one thing. One thing else. Did y'all not hear about a cat by the name of Sam Brinton? Now, if you don't know who Sam Brinton is, and I know some of y'all don't know who, I know that. I know it for a fact. Some of y'all don't know who Sam Brinton is. Sam Brinton is a non-binary, that's what he called himself, a non-binary girl, but anyway, Sam Brinton. Now, if you don't know who Sam Brinton is, I got to show it to you. Booyah! Now, I know y'all saying, hold up, wait a minute. Sam Brinton. Guess what? This guy right here was appointed by Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, to lead the, he is a deputy secretary of nuclear waste and nuclear waste disposal. This guy's in charge of it. I want y'all to look at that picture good. Look at it good. Look at that shiny ball ass head and them damn lipsticks with no titties. So, excuse my French, but I'm just saying. I mean, how you gonna hire a dude like this to work in the executive branch? You know what I'm talking about? That you got to have a certain mindset to do that. To hire a dude like this. Now, come to find out, this dude is a thief, a klepto. What do you call it? A kleptomaniac or something like that. Yeah, kleptomaniac. This dude goes in the airports and steals expensive baggage, like luggage, not the clothes inside the luggage, but the bags. If it's an expensive bag, an expensive luggage bag or whatever, this dude is taking it. He'll take your shit. Think about that. Now you making mad money. Mad money working as the deputy secretary of nuclear waste. But you go to airports and steal bags when you damn near making over $100,000 a year. Yep. Joe Biden. Yeah. He hired him or her, him. He's a dude. I'm not finna go this binary crap. He's a dude that's mentally off. Well, guess what? They charged him. They charged him with felony accounts on stealing bags, bruh. Luggage bags. I mean, I'm shocked that the police locked him up. I'm shocked that, they charged the man. You know what I'm talking about? Because usually, I'm surprised, Sleepy Joe didn't, put his muscles in. His little raggedy little muscle in and saying, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, maybe that's a good sign. Maybe. I don't know. But hey, January 6th, got a lot of friends that went up to, I really don't like talking about it, I get pissed. But I had a lot of friends that went up to Washington, D.C., January 6th, the protests went on, you know what I'm saying? They were all white. Yeah, they was all my white friends. And I told them, I said, man, you better stay your ass home. Something gonna pop off, bro. Well, it's for the country. I agree. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. But, they don't like Trump, right? And no one listens to the man, up there in Washington, D.C. as far as like, Secretary of Defense, FBI, especially FBI, CIA, they don't listen. They're going to set that man up. Now, I don't know how they're going to set him up, but if I were you, I'll stay home because I got that gut feeling. Well, this person going to be there, this famous person going to be there. Okay, let them be there. But, I think you need to chill. You know what I'm saying? I just got a vibe. But no one listened to me on that level. And, I hate that it happened to them because I knew it was going to happen. Something going to pop off. I thought a bomb was going to go off, a pipe bomb or something, but actually it kind of did. But then again, it was thwarted. You know what I mean? It was a dud. But other than that, though, I was just like, they taking this shit overboard about this January 6th. People died. Yeah, people damn did die. Hell yeah, you got that right. People did die. But it wasn't nobody from on the Democratic side, and it wasn't nobody, no police. Well, it was one police died. He had a heart attack. Suspicious. Don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious that a cop had a heart attack the next day? And another cop that's supposed to testify, he had a heart attack or something, or committed suicide. Don't you find that suspicious? But ain't nobody talking about that part. They talking about everything else to make a Republican look bad or a conservative look bad or a Trump supporter look bad. But they're not talking about the other side that's even more horrific. They're not talking about the old girl that got shot. Damn it, man. I can't think of nobody's names right now, but you know what I'm talking about. I hope you do. But a young lady who was a Trump supporter, she was shot in the neck. She was shot in the neck. Nobody in Washington, D.C. had weapons. Only police, Secret Service, guards at the Capitol. They're the only one that had weapons. So if anybody got shot, you feel me? Man, what's that lady's name? I guess I should have been well prepared, more prepared. But I know as soon as I get out this video, all the names are going to come up in my head. And that's just the way it be sometimes. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Shot this lady in cold blood. Just for climbing in a door. I mean, if anything, you should have just, hell, you could have just body slammed her and said, don't come in the door. And threw her ass back out or locked her up. You didn't have to shoot her in the freaking neck. Jesus. It had to be a 9mm. Couldn't have been a 40 cal because I know a 40 cal would have put a big ass hole on her neck. But she will bleed from the mouth, though. Rest her heart. Bless her heart, man. And she was a veteran, too. She was a veteran. It didn't matter. She got shot in the neck. Joe Biggs did 2 tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, too, I think. You know what I'm saying? Got a Purple Heart. Joe Biggs. Shout out to Joe Biggs if you see this video in jail. Not being funny, but he was a cool dude. He's been sitting in damn jail up in Washington, D.C. for damn near a year and a half now. Just for walking around that bitch. Owen Schroer had to turn his ass in. You know what? The video explains it. What the hell am I talking about? Let me, watch this video so we can wind it down. This is the video right here. Check this out.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna tell you something I'm not supposed to talk about. Nobody is. But
what?
they took a lot of people away. People that they thought were gonna make trouble for them. People that had guns or things they wanted. They just took them away.
Where?
Re-education camps, that's what they call it.
I have decided we really need camps for adults. And we need the kind of camps that you all run. I mean, really.
There are millions of Americans, almost all white, almost all Republicans, who somehow need to be deprogrammed.
And the question is, how are we going to really almost deprogram these people who have signed up for the cult of Trump?
I got to stop it for a minute. You hear that, right? Deprogram. Concentration camps. They're nothing but FEMA camps. Deprogram. Re-education. This is for the American people, period. This is not just for a Republican or whatever. If you say something that they don't like, regardless if you're a conservative, Democrat, Republican, whatever, if you say some shit that they don't like, it's going to get to the point where that they will put you in a concentration camp. All right, I'm done.
There are millions of people who believe that the election was rigged. How do you begin to deprogram them?
Once we educate them, we coach them on how to interact and empower the person to start thinking for themselves.
They are members of a cult, the Trumpist cult, and it have to be deprogrammed.
Because they've been brainwashed, Joy. I really believe that they have been brainwashed by this misinformation campaign.
So how do you de-radicalize these people?
We probably need to double, triple, quadruple, or increase funding for these de-radicalization programs.
It's 11:59 at Radio Free America. This is Uncle Sam with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
The FBI has arrested hundreds of people in connection with the January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, and more could be on the way. Approximately 800 people have been arrested.
Joseph Biggs was indicted earlier this week by a federal grand jury along with 4 other members of the group with conspiracy to commit sedition.
Joseph Biggs facilitated political violence even if they weren't armed and didn't assault anybody at the Capitol on January 6th.
A couple hours ago, I was informed by my attorney that there is a warrant out for my arrest with allegations involving January 6th. I will have to turn myself in Monday morning.
The DOJ, the Biden administration, announced is charging a host at InfoWars, a man called Owen Schroyer, with several federal crimes, including, quote, entering a restricted area on January 6th. Well, that sounds bad. What did Owen Schroyer do? He didn't go inside the Capitol building on January 6th. He stood on the Capitol steps with hundreds of other people.
Enrique Tarrio pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges, including the burning of a Black Lives Matter banner.
As for those text messages, the January 6th committee is now planning to subpoena them as it looks into Jones's role in the Capitol attack.
The American people are not buying the whole fraud that January 6th was the new Pearl Harbor, worse than 9/11, all these preposterous asinine things that were said and done.
January 6th was a false flag. Everybody knows it at this point, from Ray Epps to the pipe bomber. I mean, it's obvious. It's all coming out. It's all being exposed. We're not going to be the ones on trial anymore. No, globalists, we're coming after you. Nuremberg 2.0 begins now.
Yeah. Nuremberg 2.0. That's what we need. For all the crap they done put y'all through for the last 2 years, but most importantly 5 years. But 2 years, I mean, seriously. If you're an American, black, white, green, polka dot, Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever you want to call it, I'm telling you, these folks trying to take your freedom, take your rights, take your money, keep track of you, And if that don't work, they want to knock you down with the Mick Jaggers. And if you don't get hurt or from the Mick Jaggers, then it'll trace you. It'll follow you. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? With the nano, I don't know. I'm hearing a lot about this nano stuff. So, man, y'all just be careful out here, man. Y'all research what I'm telling you. Research what I'm telling you, because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this. Oh, yeah, shout out to Griner, too. Brittany, you're back home. Your ass better act right, damn it. All right? You better act right, but anyway, we'll talk about it later. Y'all pray, man. We got to get this country back together. You know what I'm saying? They got y'all focused on racism, and they got y'all focused on the real shit that's really popping off, and that's, you know what I'm saying, your money, your freedom, your Constitution, your kids, the indoctrination of your children, this pedophile crap. Let's focus on that. We'll get to the other stuff later. All right? Let's focus on not going to World War III, because now it's going to be nukes. It's all about the nukes now. It ain't about fighting. It fights for a minute, but when someone's losing, and the Russians already said it, if you even think that we gonna lose, we got something for your ass. We all die. It's called MAD. Mutually Assured Destruction. Look that up. MAD. MAD. Mutually Assured Destruction. Oh, yeah, you can cash at me, too. You know what I'm saying? If you like what I'm saying, like and subscribe. Cash at me, dog, you know, so I can go to the library or something. Or get better Wi-Fi. Because it's cold out here. I'm outside doing this. You see, it's just got to be raining. I'm up on a little shack here. But I mean, for real, let's get it together, man, because I'm telling you. Oh yeah, one more thing too. Do me a favor. If you get a chance, Google DuckDuckGo, start page it, whatever you got to do. But y'all need to go and check this movie out. It's called Died Suddenly. Y'all need to go see it. That's all I'm going to say. It's extremely important that you go see this movie. It's online. You can go to YouTube and just see like the trailer part. But when if you want to see the whole movie, go to Rumble. Rumble.com. Rumble.com. I should have told you in the beginning. Rumble.com. Y'all need to go to Rumble.com. I think the full video is on Rumble. Y'all need to check that out. And I hope you don't have a weak stomach, but you need to check it out. This right here, it breaks down. It's going to break everything down, okay? So, to wind it down, I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you for coming out to the Gorilla Podcast. I don't do this all the time, but when I feel compelled to at least say something and try to wake up my people, I'm gonna try to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my best I can in a urban way, or how you want to call it, a farmer way. I don't know, but I think that's it. Until, man, what, the weekend or something? Should I say that again? Okay, I'll say it again. Maybe the weekend. We still here if we ain't blowed the hell up because of Sleepy Joe and his bad decision sending weapons over to Ukraine to shoot over to Russia. Man, I tell you. But let's just pray, man. We need it. Thanks for coming out again. And this is your boy, the DJ, Don Dada. I'll talk to you guys later.